We're at the Lone Eagle Overlook, which is trail number 10 on the Mueller State Park map, hiking trails. And this is the third of 3 junctions off of a ridge trail. And so we're starting essentially at the end, and you get great views from here, and you can see it's a beautiful day. So this is an out and back trail. We're going to be connecting to the other 2 trails, and I'll show you those in a little while. Beautiful, beautiful hike. Moderate to easy actually, so certainly good for kids, and great views from here. So this is a map of the Mueller State Park recreational trails, and one of the reasons we love to camp here is there are just so many trails that you can do. And today we started off just past the visitor center. If you're coming in to the park, there's a little pullout, and we're on this number 7 trail, which basically comes all the way across this little ridge. And it has 3 overlooks, 8, 9, and 10. And so we came straight out 7, which is the Outlook Ridge Trail. And we just finished the Lone Eagle Overlook, which is number 10. And now we're going to move back toward the car to the Red Tail Overlook. And then the last one we're going to do is this number 8, which is the Raven Ridge Overlook. 2 other reasons why we love hiking in this park is, number 1, there's just great signage, so it's really almost impossible to get lost if you have a map and you're following the signs. The other thing is the trail is made up of this sort of gravel material. So even if it has rained, you're not talking about muddy trails, so the conditions are always really good. So off we go back toward the car, and 2 more overlooks. Now for the middle of the 2 overlook trails, the Red Tail Overlook. Now we're coming into the final part of the Red Tail Overlook, and this may be my favorite of the 3. I just like these massive rock formations, and I believe that's Raven's Ridge Overlook up there, which is the one that we're going to visit next. So this is a great view. There's a pond down there. Again, love the rocks, beautiful day. And this was so far cumulative about 2 miles from the parking lot. So from the parking lot to the 3rd and furthest outlook, and then back to this middle one, and then we're heading back to the car from here once we do Raven's Overlook up there. We're back on the main trail, heading toward our last overlook of the day, but it would be the first overlook from the parking lot. One of the reasons I filmed it this way is I like to go to the furthest point and then work my way back. That way, if you run out of time or you run out of energy, you know, the last overlook is closest to the parking lot. You can catch that another day. So we're actually filming this in the reverse order of what you might want to do. So we're heading out to the first from the parking lot, or last from the way we're doing it, Overlook. And these Overlook trails off the main trail are only about 1/3 of a mile one way. So they're not very long. Great views. While I'm walking to the Overlook, I might tell you that Mueller is one of our favorite places to camp. And it's also one of our favorite places to camp with our grandkids. There's a playground, there's a Discovery Nature Trail, there's an amphitheater with evening programs, there's a visitor center that's got a lot of great exhibits. The campsites themselves are really great. We haven't had a bad site ever since we've been coming here. It's just a great place to visit. And again, the hiking is great as well. And we're right in the shadow of Pikes Peak. So the views over that direction are great. And really close to Woodland Park for anything else you might want, and or Divide. It's also very close to the Florissant National Monument, so you might look that up. That's a great place to visit. This is the view from Ravens Overlook, looking toward Pikes Peak. And you can see the last overlook we visited, the pond beyond that. This may have the most expansive views of all three of the overlooks. Just a beautiful place to visit. We're back at the trailhead parking lot. It's the Outlook Ridge trailhead, and there's bathrooms here, trash can, there's potable water up there. You can actually start from the visitor center and hike to this point. I ended up with about 3 3/4 miles on this hike out and back with the 3 different outlooks. It was a great day, beautiful weather, and it's a hike I highly suggest that you take at some point while you're visiting the park. The Sid out.